Hi guys, welcome to Sported. I'm Shane, and what another weekend of football. I love the Premier League. Arsenal win again, Liverpool lose again, and Sunderland beat Chelsea at home. So lots to talk about, but before we dive into the main topics, let's go over the results for the weekend. So Friday night saw Leeds beat West Ham 2-1. Chelsea then lose at home on Saturday to Sunderland. Nobody saw that coming. And what a season Sunderland are having so far. Fair play to them. Absolutely brilliant. Newcastle then won 2-1 against Fulham. Man United, have they turned the corner? Finally, are they back? 4, Brighton 2. Brentford 3, Liverpool 2. Liverpool, are they in crisis? It's not looking good, is it? We'll talk more about that in just a second. Arsenal then on Sunday, another classic Arsenal, 1-0 to the Arsenal against Crystal Palace, with Eze scoring an absolute, what a class volley against his former team. Great signing. Aston Villa are back. 4 in a row for them now, and they beat City, who looked like they were back. So this is classic Premier League stuff. Absolutely love it. Aston Villa 1, Man City 0. Bournemouth 2, Nottingham Forest 0. Another team on the back of last season. They just keep going, don't they? So well organised, so well coached. Great manager. Some really good players in there. Beating Deitch 2-0. Wolves 2, Wolves 2, Burnley 3, ding-dong game. Burnley upsetting the apple cart. Wolves look like they got back into it, and then Burnley snatch it at the end. Great game. And then finally, Everton getting stuffed at home by Tottenham 3-0, with Mickey van der Ven scoring 2 headers in one game after previously only ever scoring 1. So great weekend of football. This is why we love the Premier League. Anybody can beat anybody. But the main talking points are Liverpool lose again. That is absolutely unacceptable. They are now in a crisis. And I just want to go over to what Jamie Carragher said via Sky Sports. So Jamie Carragher said on the back of this result, losing 4 games in a row for Brentford at Brentford would be a disaster. To see the champions do it with the expenditure in the summer means we're in crisis time for Liverpool right now. There will be a lot of serious questions asked in the dressing room between the players and the coaching staff. You remember Virgil van Dijk was already called a meeting about this slump that they're in, and it's made no difference at all. In fact, they were probably worse. When they've looked at what they've spent, they'll be looking for a lot more. Liverpool have to look at the physicality and height within their team, because right now I don't think they have enough. And that's a really good point, because you think they've lost Trent, and for all his shortfallings, should we call it, for his defending, he was over 6 foot. You know, he could win headers, and now we've got Bradley, to be fair to him. He's over 6 foot as well. Kirkes is smaller though, isn't he? Kirkes is small. Frimpong's tiny. So they really need to look at the physicality. They brought in Ekitike up top. He's over 6 foot. Isak, he's injured, but he's over 6 foot. Florian Wirtz, small and lightweight. So they've lost that physicality in midfield. So there's lots of change, and this is very un-Liverpool-like. The problem is they've gone from the team picking itself last year, pretty much with Diaz central, and then the wide boys, Gakpo and Salah. The team picked itself. They built up that chemistry. Everyone knew what they were doing. Now they don't look like they know what they're doing. They change too many changes. He's not sticking to one team. He's searching for a formation, searching for the lineup, the starting 11. You know, now Alisson's come out, Isak's come out, Frimpong's injured now. Kirkes and Robertson keep rotating. We never had this in the past. The defence picked itself. Even going back to the Klopp years, there was some rotation, but pretty much the same team. If we had Europe, we'd rest players. But this season, there's been too many new players come in and not enough belief in the team. The results aren't working, so now it looks like Slot doesn't know his best team. and he doesn't know his best formation. So that's a worry. And you can't be plucking around in the Premier League trying to find it over time, because he's saying he can't cope with the long balls. Of course, you can't go out and say that. I mean, he's Dutch, so they're very honest. Now, he's saying we can't cope with the long balls and, the long throws. And, well, you're going to have to, because now everyone knows that you don't like it. So every team is going to set up the same way. They're all going to look for long throw-ins and the set pieces. But you think, that's no excuse. You've got Virgil van Dijk, 6'5". Konate's about the same, at 6'4". You have that Mamadashvili's a giant. He's 6'6". There is the height in there to cope with these set pieces and the corners and the long balls and the throw-in. So I don't accept that at all. You're trying to just find excuses rather than finding answers, because he really looks lost at the moment, and that is worrying. So, we've had this under Klopp before, but there wasn't so many changes. The players look like they don't know each other. The midfield keeps changing all the time as well. McAllister's not come back into form. Curtis Jones is playing okay. He's playing well. Szoboszlai's been our best player this season. Gravenberch is now injured. We weren't picking up many injuries last season, so that's the difference. All these new players, all these new injuries, and an unsettled team. That's a recipe for disaster. You see the Arsenal team, 1 or 2 changes, but essentially it's the main squad, the main first 11, that starts. It's Saka on the left, it's Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, Rice in the middle, Zubimendi, and then Gyökeres up front. So the point I'm getting is you need continuity. You need continuity to build up the chemistry, and just Liverpool look like strangers. They don't look like a team at all. There's no chemistry whatsoever, and they're panicking. They're all trying too hard. Salah's from last season, where Salah was on top of his game and firing on all cylinders, because he was scoring goals and assisting. He was at ease with his game. Now he's not scoring. He's trying to score too much and not assisting anymore. So those passes that are open, like the square pass to Wirtz that he didn't make, he's not doing it because he's looking to score, because he's desperate. So it's a bit of a mess. It's a mess, and this is what Slot's going to get paid for. Now the scrutinies. This is the first time since he's come to Liverpool where we look a mess. So now, and people, the reaction, the comments on YouTube and social media and whatever, people calling for his head. It's too early. It's a knee-jerk reaction. We need to get behind him. If we get to Christmas, it's still the same, then maybe they will look to change it, because it's unraveling quickly, and this season might be a write-off. Some people have said that if we lose 2 in the next 3, he'll be gone. I don't think that's Liverpool's way. I think, after he's got credit in the bank, after winning the league last year, but people saying he only won the league because it was Klopp's team. So lots to work out, and quickly, because fans, as we've seen, can turn. I know we've got the "You'll never walk alone" motto, but the fans are growing restless, and once you lose the fans, once you lose the dressing room, which I hope is not the case, you're in trouble. So, God, you've got to sort a slot. You've got to sort it out quickly, otherwise you'll be on borrowed time. You'll be out the door, because this is Liverpool. We can't accept this. We're supposed to be defending the title, and at the minute it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So over to you, sir. But Arsenal, moving on to them, class. They're doing what Arsenal do, not conceding, scoring goals from all over the pitch. They look strong. They look favourites. It's theirs to lose at the moment. So we'll see. Is this going to be finally Arteta's season? Are they going to get over the line? They certainly look the strongest. They've got the best squad, and they're in the best form at the moment. So over to Arsenal. It's up to them now, isn't it? But there we go. Oh, and also Sunderland, special mention to them. What a result, beating Chelsea. Didn't see that coming at all. I don't think anybody did, and looked like they deserved it. So this is why we love the Premier League. And just quickly on Chelsea, this is their problem, because they've got so many youngsters. This is the thing they'll struggle with, is consistency, because you've got so many kids in the team. They'll play once or twice a week, and they'll have one good game, one bad game. So this is why you need a few old heads in the team. This is why you need, like they had Thiago Silva. he would be quality in there now, wouldn't he? Just kind of, geeing the youngsters up when they're losing form and talking them through games, and just that experience that I think this Chelsea team lacks, and that's why you'll see results like the Sunderland game. But fair play to Sunderland. What a Premier League. It's strong. Anybody can beat anybody. You can't rest on your laurels. I bloody love it. So what do you think? Do you think Liverpool are in crisis? Would you make a change? Should Slot go? Should he go now? Should he stay and give him till Christmas, or at least another half a dozen games? How do you think Arsenal are going to do? Do you think it's their season now? And Man City, up and down, aren't they? Up and down again, losing games. It's good to see. I love it after they dominated the Premier League for so long. But lots to talk about, loads of football to play. It's early days yet. Sorry, that was my cat. I hope you liked the video. Take care and speak soon.